Hey, it's Dorleen. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my creative life. I am going to do a quick flip through of the layouts that I finished during a retreat that I went to back in February. So this was the very first one. It's a 2-page layout, basically just really quick, long photos all the way across. I had tons of photos and I had to spread this into two. I'm going to be doing a video on this because I created this title using print and cut with Cricut. Very simple. You can tell this is a very simple title, but it's perfect for this layout because we had Forties for 40, which was a 40th birthday party for my son. Now, here's another layout. I followed a sketch on this. It was stick it down, and I turned it on its side. The only thing I wish I would have done is I wish I would have matted these two photos on like white cardstock or something to make it stand out a little bit more, but I think it works out fine. I end up using an entire sticker sheet. I probably overdid it with the stickers, but I think it worked out pretty well because I still kind of stuck to 3 areas. So this one's a really big one with the title. Also this one over here that just accents, and then just a little bit of something over here. So I hope you agree. I think this is a really fun one. I think the thing that makes it not so overwhelming as well is that the stickers are translucent, so they that black kind of absorbs it, so they're not just all this color just in your face. But anyhow, that was a really fun one. Here's another beer related layout. I think I followed a sketch on this one, and I'm not sure, but I may have had a video for this. I'm going to try to link all of my YouTube videos that I have shared already, so that way you can see them if you're interested in a little bit more. Now, this paper and this kind of set was from Club Scrap. Now, you can tell that these tiles are probably a little bit more like in my mind, they seem more Italian, more Tuscany, kind of that kind of thing. But I thought it still really worked with our Old Town San Diego photos because it still kind of has that tile and that old world kind of feel. So I hope you agree, but I thought it worked out perfect, and I love the way these look. Now, if you follow Club Scrap, or if you're aware of them, then you probably already know when you order kits, they come with pattern paper and then all the cardstock to make it's like 8 different layouts. I didn't follow any of their instructions. I just did my own stuff. It also comes with all these cutouts and embellishments and all these really pretty things. It comes with ribbon as well. I don't use a lot of ribbon in my scrapbook layouts, but I'll put it in my ribbon jar. So I thought these turned out so well. I still need to do the journaling, obviously, but they did color coordinate because my mom's wearing blue and that burgundy. I have this frame here. Everything to me just coordinates so well. It's so pretty. This one I only did 1 photo. Well, technically I guess it's 3 photos, but I did if you do a collage on a 4x6, I print mine with Walgreens, and you can put as many photos as you want, so you get these kind of fun different sizes of, in this case it was the old church that was there at Old Town San Diego. So here's my February month in review. I know for a fact I did a video on this one. I still need to do my journaling, but this was a really fun one, and everything in here except for the cardstock was on a Freebie table. Not this particular crop, but a crop that I went to before. I'm telling you, some of the stuff you find in the Freebie table is amazing, and I love putting things on there as well because you're not going to use it. You might as well let somebody else enjoy it. Here's another layout. This one I don't know if it's been loaded yet or posted yet, but I definitely did a process video for this one. This one I'm following a similar sketch. If you follow me, and if you don't, please hit that subscribe button. And you'll probably notice this. This is a great way to use a lot of 4x6 photos, because technically I could have used 3 over here, which I did. I just cut them down to 4x4. I have a wallet size here, and then I have 4 4x6 photos here. So fun. Again, I need to do the journaling, but this is a really cute one. Here's some more, lots of photos. We have a farm in our town that it's a school during the day for 18 to 22-year-old young adults with different types of disabilities. So they're able to attend that before they are official adults. And they host a Easter egg hunt every year. And there's lots of like a petting zoo type things. They sell plants. It's all these things happening and it's really fun. So this was pictures for that. And I think this has turned out really well as well. I pulled out my Easter things, but as you could tell, it's not super Eastery. It's almost more farm. I did find this paper in this crop's freebie pile, and I thought it worked out perfect because it's got this like country looking weather veins, yeah, that's what it's called. And I thought it was perfect. Again, I told you earlier I still need to do my journaling, but I'll do that. Here's just more, down on the farm photos. Here we are with the plants. It's also nice when you know the photographer for the school district, because we get a lot of pictures of us and my kids, so it's kind of fun. They kind of purposely do that and they send them to me. But I used I want to say it was called like Down on the Farm or something like that from Echo Park, and it was one time when they were having a sale and I bought a bunch of kits. At the time thought, when are we ever going to a farm? Well, this is when we're going to a farm. So it worked out perfect. Super cute. Again, I still need to do my journaling and just really simple layouts, trying to put in as many pictures as I can, which is what I like to do. Here is one that I've had this paper for years. And when I say years, I really mean years. I absolutely love it. It's so pretty. It's so colorful. Never really knew what to do with it. Well, I had these two pictures of my granddaughter in our little garden, one little section of it. And I thought, you know what, it doesn't really need anything more. So I just put it the pictures right on the paper. I added some stickers, a little bit of journaling. Perfect. I didn't need much more than that. And look at how pretty that layout is. Now this one I did not do at the crop, but it matched, or it went as far as chronological order. So that's why I shoved it in there. Now these are more pictures of us during Easter, making Easter cookies. This is actually before Easter. Also, that Easter event back there is before Easter. I still have to decorate these, as you can tell, and I do that a lot. I'll go to a crop, and sometimes let me just put the photos down on some paper, kind of do like step one until I really know what I'm going to do, especially when I don't bring all the stuff. Because a lot of times I don't bring all the things with me because, that's just a lot. But here is actually Easter Day. We dyed the eggs prior to finding them. And I followed a sketch here from Stamping the Day Away with Anne-Marie, or scrapbooking the Day Away with Anne-Marie. And so I'll put a link to her website as well. She has lots of great sketches and ideas and tips and techniques, etc., etc., etc. So please follow that if you're interested. Just more pictures. I turned this one-page layout into a double-page layout by just kind of flipping it. Actually did some journaling there. And here's another one actually of Easter morning as we're hunting for eggs using a flip-flap here. I did the Sunburst here. Very first time that I did it without really kind of knowing what I'm doing. I do have a video on this one as well, and it's coming out soon. Now I did this, added the pictures, and then added this at the crop. I really wish I wouldn't have, because I hate the way it's just kind of floating there, but I can't figure out what else I need to do. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. I'm kind of thinking maybe doing another journaling box here, but I also feel like I kind of said what I wanted to say over here already. So I'm thinking about it. It may not be complete. I may do something else, or it may be done. I don't know. It's not that important. The important thing is the photos are there, and look at how cute that is. I used all of my Easter scraps. Matter of fact, I may have used all of my Easter paper on these Easter layouts, which was really kind of nice. I know that gives me an excuse to buy more Easter paper. Anyhow, so I did finish this one as well. This was a challenge, and I know I have a link for that on a post. It was a challenge with the Paper Snob. It's a Facebook group. This was my March in review, which wasn't a whole lot because most of my March had lots of, or reason for its own layout, but that was a really quick one. And I just used the same paper pack, so it just coordinated, even though it didn't necessarily need to. This is another kit from Club Scrap. Super fun. So we went to Palm Springs. Wasn't sure what kind of paper to use for Palm Springs, because I feel like the ones with palm trees were a little too beachy, and we definitely weren't in the beach. If you've been to Palm Springs, it's hot. But I love this paper from Club Scrap because it turned out so good. And some of the words that are on there are so perfect, you know, just kind of fun, just kind of basic, because that's really all this was. So we went kind of like a family reunion, and I'm using air quotes because there wasn't a whole lot of our family there, but there was still a good chunk. But I just loved this quote, and I thought it was so perfect, especially with this crazy picture of all of us. Still need to do some journaling there. We also went to Joshua Tree. I did buy some National Park paper from Echo Park. I only bought 2 sheets, this one and then another one, which I'm going to show you right now. These were made with this, I believe it was a silhouette. I had a lady there at the crop who made those for me because I didn't bring my Cricut, these, and also the rocks. I had so much fun stacking these rocks. This is the other paper I was talking about. Isn't this so cool? Looks like postage stamps. Oh, love it. So anyhow, so she did all those cuttings for me. That's a side business that she has, so I thought, why not use her? She was there, and I felt the need to complete these layouts with the exception of the journaling. And here's just some more. Really pretty, really fun. It's a beautiful place to visit. Very simple. Very simple. Oops, this goes like this. And I love the fact that I was able to use that. It worked out perfect. And then these are some pictures of all the girls in my family. We went to Columbia. I think it's considered a national park, or not, maybe not national, state park maybe, within California, not the country. So I put the papers down and the pictures, but I, as you could tell, I did not decorate or anything like that because I'm still not sure how I'm going to decorate, but I will at some point. This is, I have other pictures that I'm saving for that. Just really cute pictures of my granddaughter. Used a little sticker that I've had for a long time. This is another fun one. I had this polka dot paper. You can tell that there are just big circles all around the whole thing. And then I found these flower die cuts, not the stickers, the die cuts in the freebie pile. And so I placed them on a lot of the circles, not all of them. I didn't put them on all of them on purpose. And I love the way this turned out. It's so pretty. And I love that little saying. Do you suppose she's a wildflower? Yeah, she is. Okay, those were not done at the crop, but I forgot that I did have these that I completed. Oops. And this is a set from Stamping Up. The colors of my nephew and my niece were blue. And so I wasn't first interested in this because you could tell it's more peachy. And then the Stampin' Up consultant that was there kind of said, hey, but look at how pretty that coordinates. And you know what? She was right. I'm so glad she convinced me to buy it because look at how gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous these pages are. I pretty much just followed the exact placement and how they told me to put these layouts together, which is odd because I normally don't do that, but I really like the way it looked. Now, I still have to complete these. I still have to print more pictures because I wasn't anticipating scrapbooking this event during this crop. So these are all of them. I can't wait to put pictures in them, and I'm sure you'll see them soon. That's about it, folks. If you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll put links on the videos that I know that I have already posted, so look for that. Also, I do post 2 videos a week, so if you're not already a subscriber, I hope you do decide to subscribe. And one of those videos is always scrapbooking. The other is whatever it is I'm creating in my craft room. And that could be really just anything because I have lots of different interests. And I'm sure as a crafter, you probably do too. So thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. And again, whoo, this crop, I got a lot done. And that doesn't include, I did like 20 cards or something ridiculously crazy like that, but I was really happy with that too, and maybe I'll show those at a later time. But thanks for watching so much. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe button, and leave a comment if you have any questions or comments. Thanks. Bye.